I remember the heat of that room like it burned my skin. The laughter stopped. Glasses clinked and then fell silent. My mother's words weren't just cruel. They were deliberate, surgical. She loved to watch people shrink. I didn't, not anymore. I caught my sister's eye, frozen, trembling. She'd been my shadow, always. But this? She couldn't move, couldn't intervene. I didn't flinch. I let the words hang. Then ask her to pay your bills. The sting hit her, not just my mother, but my father too. Their silence was a confession. I remember when I first met her, my mother, the woman who would one day become the architect of my humiliation. She was magnetic, charming. I was 15. She let me in, made me laugh, made me believe in loyalty. I trusted her. I needed her approval. She knew it, and she used it. The betrayal didn't happen in one night. It was a slow unraveling. The comments at dinners, the casual digs at my choices, the way she smiled when I failed quietly. I tried to ignore it. I rationalized it, until the proof landed on my phone. A text from my father's attorney detailing transfers, secret loans, payments she'd siphoned from accounts I thought were untouchable. She had been feeding on my life, my work, my family's fortune, and I had been blind. Shock didn't last. Anger didn't dominate. I didn't scream, didn't confront. I observed. I plotted. Every word she had ever said, every betrayal cataloged, filed in my mind like evidence. The brilliance of revenge is in patience, in timing. I didn't want her to know I saw it coming. I started small. I rewrote wills. I funneled finances into accounts she couldn't touch. I secured contracts in my name, agreements that she couldn't void without admitting her embezzlement. I rebuilt alliances quietly, the way a sniper lines up their shot while the target laughs, oblivious. Then the social part, invitations, favors, the subtle nudges that reminded her she no longer controlled the narrative. Friends I'd once lost to her charm now called me, confiding, praising. My mother's reputation was a fragile porcelain doll, and I was the one holding the hammer. But I didn't strike yet. The night it all came together was ordinary. Family dinner. I walked in, calm, collected. The same setting she thought she controlled. The air was thick with the illusion of normalcy. My sister, still hesitant, still unsure, sat beside me. My mother, radiant and poised, ready to deliver her next calculated barb. She started, predictable. Her words meant to wound. I let them wash over me, like water over stone. Then I leaned forward, voice quiet, precise. Funny, isn't it, how every check bounced the moment I took over your favorite accounts? Silence. Her eyes flicked, panic rising slowly. I continued. Funny, isn't it, how your friends call to apologize for missing my parties when they've been blocked from yours? The pause, the hesitation, delicious. Her composure cracked. I didn't need to raise my voice, just a slow smile, eyes locked on hers, watching her collapse under the weight of her own misdeeds. My sister exhaled, relief seeping through her veins. I had done more than expose her. I had dismantled her empire. The beauty of revenge isn't in the spectacle. It's in the quiet dismantling, the strategic chess moves executed perfectly. She understood it, slowly. Piece by piece, her control dissolved in front of everyone. And yet, I didn't gloat. I let her suffer in silence. That was the point. Dinner ended. Plates cleared. I walked out with my sister beside me, steady. My mother's glare burned through my back, but it couldn't pierce me. I'd rewritten the rules. The family would never forget the night the puppet master found her strings cut. And me? I felt nothing but a strange, serene relief. Justice doesn't scream, it whispers, it waits, and when the time is right, it lands perfectly. She may never admit it, may never apologize. I don't need her to. The lesson was delivered, calculated, clean, and I rose from the ashes of her deceit stronger, untouchable. I'll carry the memory of her words forever, but now they are powerless, and I am free. If you want, I can also create an alternate ending that's even more psychologically satisfying, where the protagonist orchestrates public humiliation with subtle social manipulations instead of financial control, raising the tension even higher. Do you want me to do that?